Hey, what's up, Eagle fan? Sorry, I'm trying to get my speakers sound. How does the music sound clear to you guys? My speakers sound like they're like all muffled. I have no clue why. Um, so I gotta like figure it out. I don't know. It's like my speakers sounds like they're like all fuzzy. No clue why. Hmm. Sounds echoey. The music sounds echoey. Weird. Oh, when I talk, it's echoey. Weird. Okay. 1 second. 1 second. Wait. Oh. Wait.
Wait, is that better? Check. Check. I think that's better, right? That sounds better to me at least. Does the microphone work? Is it working? What's up, cinnamon gum? Thank you. Oh, all right. Well, let's get to work then. Sorry about that, guys. It's been a minute. I haven't streamed in like 2 months or 3 months or for a while. So anyway, we're gonna finish these flowers. And what's up, Mellow Madness? Better? Okay. Cool. Yeah, sorry about that. That's the default settings must have just kind of did the okie doke on me, and I forgot how to switch them back. So, but I think we're better now because it sounds better in here. So, okay, cool, sweet. Well, let's get started then, I guess. We're gonna finish this one. Then right as I was about to start streaming, my computer just shut off, so like crashed or whatever. So I have to then pull up my images from my Bison after that, but it's okay. It won't take too long. So we just gotta. All right, so let's minimize that. Okay. Everybody have a good weekend. Okay. Been a while, I know. So, alright, we're already up to a rocky start. I'm trying to get my settings right. So let me see if I can do this. Okay, there we go. That's a little better at least. Alright, so let's just do that. Okay. Jeez. Alright. Oops. Okay, so where were we in this one? Let's see. So let's see what's new in my life. Gosh, since the last time I've streamed, there's been a lot. I'm having a baby. Just kidding, made that up. This sounds like usually when you say, oh, it's been a lot, you know, it's been all this thing. No, I had a winter show in Jackson. That went well. Now I'm actually just preparing for a Santa Fe show. Not a show, just a drop off. But yes, that's what I'm doing. Congratulations. Oh, thank you. Yeah, it was interesting because like the show itself was like it was fine. The foot traffic was good and stuff. The reception to the work was, I guess it was fine. I guess it just like I sold the painting the day of the show, which is great. But then I sold a bunch before and a bunch after. So as a total as far as like a December month, it was like really, I guess you could call it a really successful scenario. So yeah, so I got home and felt weird not to like be super stressed to like finish a bunch of paintings, but you know, I got home and granted it's like the holidays, so it's like my dad's birthday party was like soon after that, and that was a riot. My sister's nice enough to host it. And so yeah, how was your guys' New Year's? Do you guys have a good New Year's weekend? Gosh, what is it? Is it too late to say Happy New Year? I guess it is. But anyway, I got a light to like kind of help with it, but that's just too much. See, I don't know why I got it, because all it does goes bzz, then bzz. So like it doesn't. I don't know what I was thinking. I should have probably had it to go behind me, and then anyway. But all right, so I have to figure out how to zoom in here. Okay. All right, there we go. That works. Don't need it. Yeah. So no, New Year's Eve was good. My dad thought he was in Jackson Hole and he's trying to do-si-do this poor old lady, you know, and she was like, it kind of reminded me of this time back like in 1990, a long time ago, when we had this cousin, my grandpa's cousin's wife, Joan. She, it was the first time I'd like seen a drunk person kind of, which is hilarious because I was so like like this little good boy was like, my parents didn't really drink, and so we were at a wedding, and my grandpa's cousin's wife was like, wanted my dad to dance with her, like, hey Mike, get your black ass, and she called him black, which is because he is black, but it was kind of hilarious. And she's like, come dance with me. And the song was Working on the Coal Mine. And anyway, so she was do-si-doing my dad, and so fast forward 20 years later, and it's almost like the same scenario happened where one of my dad's, like, I guess customers or something, was like that age kind of, and that skinny, like a wiry body. And still week 1 of January. Happy New Year is definitely fit. Okay, perfect. Okay. Well, cinnamon gum, I think for your 2025 resolutions, you need to try peppermint gum. Cinnamon gum. I mean, I like cinnamon gum personally, but I never get it. I'm more of a peppermint guy, but I just don't like winter fresh. Anyway, so that's my gum story, guys, for everybody who cares. So anyway, so this lady, it's near the end of the night, you know, my dad, it's his birthday. We're dancing, and you know, there's not a ton of people there, but there's enough to notice when they're do-si-doing, flipping around, and I kind of hate that, honestly. The last time I did like country swing dance was, granted, it was like this year as a mature adult, but I did it in Jackson Hole, and so like it kind of is very impromptu, like who goes underneath, who goes around, who spins, who does this, who dips, you know. So, and I watched all these people do it, and they're all like so like choreographed. I'm like, oh, I feel like I could do it. And my friend George was there, and he was doing it. I'm like, he doesn't know how to do it, and he was just like swinging another artist friend around. So I was like, so I can do it. So anyway, that was when I was in Jackson Hole. But anyway, so now this is my dad's birthday. This lady's like, they're doing the dance. I'm like, oh, good for them. They're dancing, and then all of a sudden, like, what's it called, butt to tea kettle or whatever? She flips up, goes, whoom, flies across the room, legs way up. This close from like smacking her head against the corner of like a wall corner, and poor thing. And so then they kind of danced after that, but like the air was out of the tire at that point. He was like kind of grabbing her. They're kind of like, huh, like it was just such a moment, but it was kind of like classic. It kind of like made the night, to be honest. So anyway, that's what happened for my New Year's Eve. Peppermint is default. All right, fair enough. I love peppermint gum personally. Like that's something I kind of swear by. Like, whenever I have like art shows and stuff, I always like have peppermint gum in my mouth, and I don't eat. Like I don't eat like the snacks, because I feel like sometimes you can have like hors d'oeuvres, and you're like, oh, like what's is it? Oh, garlic, onion, you know, thing, and I'm like, that's the last thing I want people to enjoy me when I'm talking close to them. So I usually just have peppermint gum in my mouth, and I'll just drink champagne. That's typically what I do, but I digress. So, yeah, because this one guy, I won't name names, but I don't like him, to be honest. He's kind of a scam person, and he's not watching this stream, so we're safe. And he'll always follow me on Instagram, and then like unfollow and follow, and he's always trying to like, dude, what would happen, man, if like you broke your arm in a wreck and you wouldn't be able to pay? You need disability insurance, man, and we could hook you up. It's like, shut up. Anyway, so now he's trying some other scams. So he comes into the show. The only reason I say this is because he's reeked of onions. I'm like, dude, there you go. You need your cinnamon gum or your peppermint gum. He's like, yeah, I just got a burger. I'm like, yeah, well, thanks, because I can tell you had a burger. So he was like trying to like talk to me, and I was talking to him for a good 7 minutes. But like, how you doing? Because I know his brother, and I know like a lot of people. I've known this guy for a while, this scam boy. He's not a bad dude. It's just he's just trying to like he's trying to like represent artists, or like I don't know, just do more beyond what the galleries do, and do his own kind of thing and make money off of us. And so I was like, well, so I gave him like his elevator speech, and I was like, all right, man, well, it's good seeing you. You know, I gotta get back. So I was talking to him for like literally like 7 minutes. So then. Then I walk away, and then I notice he like leaves the gallery like literally 20 seconds later. So he literally is there to target me, walk up, find me, try to scam me, and then I noticed on Instagram he unfollowed me again. So basically he follows me before the show starts. I'm like, oh gosh, here we go. Shows up with his burger onion breath, tries to scam me, and then I was totally courteous. I didn't say no. I didn't even. The funny thing is he didn't even like do his little run his little scam on me. Because I think I just kind of cut it off before he could have his spiel. Because we were kind of getting caught up. Because I know him, like I said. Getting caught up. And then before he did his little so anyway, man, I was wondering if you would be open. I was like, okay, I gotta go. And he's like, oh, okay. Good seeing you, man. Good seeing you. And then he's out of there. He was just gone. Oh my gosh. Hey, what's up, Cav? Cav again. My man. How you doing? How you been, man? Yeah, cinnamon gum, it is pretty bougie, to be honest. But I'm not bougie, but the scenario is because I have to sell these freaking paintings to these people, and they're not cheap. Like, I couldn't afford this. Like, this is going to be $4,000, which is a lot of money for a lot of people. And for me. But I, you know. Well, it was $3,600 as of like 5 days ago. But I just bought my prices up just a little bit. But so now we're at $4,000 for this. So if you want it, Cav again, what's up, man? I'm good, man. I'm just trying to get back on the streaming thing now that my winter kind of craziness of shows and stuff is behind me. So, I was in Jackson Hole, I was in Sun Valley. Well, but I was in Jackson Hole like multiple times. Like I went there for this party, and so it's the kind of party like if you give them Cristal, like if you gift them Cristal, they'll think it's cute, you know, like oh. That's nice. I guess we could make mimosas with that, you know, stuff like that. But it was, I'm kind of, you know, that's the hustle as an artist. But anyway, Cav. So yeah, now I'm just kind of preparing for a little Santa Fe series, and that's what I'm doing. But you gotta ban burger breath, cinnamon gum. See, I'm gonna call you cinnamon breath now. And there's nothing wrong with burgers and eating. I don't know, guys. Like. I'm just like, ugh. I just don't want that. If that kills a sale, like let's say I'm chopping it up with somebody and I'm just like I reek like that, or if I forgot to take a shower or something, you could probably lose a sale that way. Cav knows. Just kidding. Cav, how have you been, man? How's the farm? You good? How's Oklahoma? It's been a minute since I've like painted and talked, so I'm kind of just like scratching paint on here and hoping it works. But I think it's a flower, so you can mess up and nobody will know. So, did you have a nice Christmas and New Year's, Cav? Farm is good. Oklahoma is cold. Honestly, like I wish it was colder here in Boise. Like it was super snowy. Like what was that? The day of New Year's. Super snowy, melted like right away, and now it's like balmy. Like it feels like I'm in Seattle again, which I love Seattle, but like it's just like get cold already. So is it snowy too, or is it just cold? It was great. It was great, Cav. Yep, no complaints. Went well. You guys have any New Year's resolutions, or you guys do that sort of thing? You guys can't even see this stroke because the red canvas in the back, but it's red. I'm using red right now, so anyway. So let's see. You have one. How many more flowers do we have? 1, 2, 3, and then I'll do like a gray background, and then we'll call this one good. Then I'm gonna start a 36 Bison, which I should get done in this stream. That's my goal. So just a brief snow flurry yesterday here. Okay. All the livestock doing well. No odd deaths, or everything's healthy. All the animals are healthy and stuff. Maybe that's in poor taste to say that. No odd deaths. That's probably rude. Sorry. Apologize if I offended you by saying no odd deaths. I just feel like when it's cold out, you never know, you know? All right. Cinnamon gum, how was your Christmas and New Year's? You don't have to like tell me too much stuff since you're a stranger, but you could just say good, which is kind of a boring answer, but I'll accept it. It was fine. No, I've realized though, more people are not lying when I say, how are you doing? They say, I'm okay. And I don't let them get away with it. I do not let them get away with them saying they're okay. I say, well, what do you mean you're okay? Like, well, when are you going to be good? Like the fake good even, you know? They'd be like, I'm okay. I'm like, okay. Well, what's it going to take to make you not okay? And then usually they'll delve in, oh, you know, my cat died or whatever. Or something like that. Or, you know, I missed out on like a Black Friday sale or something. I don't know. Something random. Not rude. Well, that's the thing. I figured, you know, I wasn't sure if like, it's almost like saying like, you know, like if you have like a really old like grandparent, like, hey, like, are they still alive? Or, you know, something like that. If they're like in their 90s. Anyway. So I got that flower. So this is going to Santa Fe. I will be going to Santa Fe. When am I going? I am going Cinnamon Gum. LOL kicked me. NYU is very fun. Went out to celebrate with friends. Resolution. Read a ton of books. I like that. Fiction, non-fiction, does it matter? Both probably some poetry too. Ooh, I like poetry. Yeah, what are my? I almost made a couple. Well, I didn't. Well, I made a couple earlier on, and then I made another one today. What was it? Oh, here's one. I always say this, and I've tried it already this year, but it didn't work. After there's certain things that happen in my life where I was like, you gotta focus, you know. And so anyway, I told my goal, these guys, you should try this too if you want. Is to, even at the stoplight, not check your phone. Trust me, I think it's just more rewarding because then you're like, ooh, I've waited 7 whole minutes to check my phone. Ooh, I got a text, you know. Ooh, I got a notification on something. Ooh, I got an email, you know. So my goal is to not look at my phone while I drive, even when I'm stopped at a stoplight. So that's my little one, but what else? Probably something like, I don't know. What's a good New Year's resolution? I've been doing a good job not eating late, but then in my struggle, I like Google eating late, is it okay and stuff, and then there are some articles that say it's okay to eat late, just don't eat like 12 pounds of sucrose or whatever, or Oreos or cookies. You know, there's things I like to eat at late. Because when I'm like last night, I was like laying on the couch. I was like, man, no one would make this random documentary I'm watching better is eating. And it was like 2 a.m. And I didn't do it. And then I woke up, and it's like, it's funny because I wake up, I'm not that hungry, and I'm always so proud of myself. But then I look at myself in the mirror, and I'm like, you might as well just eat late because it's not going to change anything. Don't write that down, guys. Don't be negative like me. I'm like, oh, but I didn't eat late. I don't get instant results right away. Oh, okay. Let's see, so I have that one. I've been trying to walk every day. That's a good one, I guess. Don't flake. I've been kind of flaky with customers, so like, don't be a flake. Not flake, just avoidant, but kind of like, I'll see like a gallery call about a show or something. Like today, there's a gallery in Tucson, And I said way back in the fall that I would be part of their miniature show, and it's just like a little. All you do is just give them one painting or two, ship it down for their show. I said I'd do it, and I was like, crap, and I just hadn't really thought about it because I've been focusing on other stuff. And then they called today, and I saw them calling, and I didn't take the call. But then I called them back. I'd like get my courage, you know. I was like, oh my gosh, they're calling. They're probably gonna scream at me. They're probably gonna yell at me and say we're never talking to you. So I was all like stressed, and then I wasn't, and that wasn't the case, but. So I called him back, and then I ended up showing him an image today of just a painting that I was going to give to Jackson Hole, but instead I just gave it to them. So crisis averted. So that's a good New Year's resolution, to answer the phone even when it's going to be stressful. What else? Maybe try lunging. I haven't done a lunge for a while. I've walked. I haven't like tried lunges. So maybe lunges. I had another good specific one though. What was it? I can't remember now. You guys put me on the spot. This is another dumb one, but it's like, don't even be on your phone when you're watching like a show. Like there will be so many times I'm watching like a clip, like the top 10, 90s foods that we forget about or something, like some random thing, like 90s snacks or whatever, like for nostalgia stuff. It's like a 10-minute video. And I play it and then I'll like hit pause and I'll like check my phone. So I think another thing I'm going to try is even when you're like relaxing, don't just check your phone all the time. So anyway. Pink yes, the one with the pink background, correct. I posted it on my story today. I made her even more pink today, actually. Well, yeah. I did pink background and like a gold frame, so anyway. Yeah, I guess they seem to like it. I don't know. I kind of like it too, actually. It turned out it's just like a lady with like a lasso going whoa, 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 like that, like lassoing. So, yeah. So anyway, guys, we'll see how that goes. Okay, so what's happening here? So, okay, we got a division there. Where's the separation at? Weird. Okay, we'll figure it out, guys. You know what they say about cell phones? You know what they say about cell phones? You know what they say about cell phones? Jeez. What do they say about cell phones? Like cellular phones or cell phones? Or like, what do you mean? Actually, I have no clue. That's a good one, Regal fan. You got me stumped. Adult pacifiers. Yeah, see, Cinnamon Gum wants to know too, Regal fan. You have us all on with bated breath. We don't know what's... Adult pacifiers? Okay, gotcha. I see, Regal fan. I gotcha. I mean, I have heard that before, but I didn't know that was a thing that people said. I've heard people be like, oh, it's like adult pacifiers, but I didn't know that it was like you know what they say about self, you know. I'm just giving you a hard time, Regal fan. It's all good. You'll get it next time. Okay, so what's here? So we have like a light part here, and more like stock, I guess, right there. So we gotta make some green. Make a little green right here, there. Okay. But okay, so yeah, so resolutions, they're always fun to make. Even if you don't keep them, they're fun to make. I've told myself that. I'm like, So whenever people are like, oh, do you have any resolutions? I'm like, playfully, yes. And that's a way to like, and that, I mean, I make resolutions playfully the same way I believe in fortune cookies. Like, you will show your artistic expression today. I'm like, yeah, probably true. Or you will keep searching, it's coming, or something. I'm like, huh, okay. But you kind of, what's funny? How many people do you think actually remember what their fortune cookie was like 20 minutes after they read it? Because they eat the cookie, they either forget it at the table, or put it in their pocket and it's gone. It's out of their memory. And they're never like, oh, but my fortune cookie said. So I know what I'm gonna do. Here's a resolution. When I get a fortune cookie, and it's a good fortune, I'm gonna write it down or try to remember it or something, and I'll just be like, whoop, like based on the fortune, like try to like manifest that positivity. So there's that too. I do love Asian food. I love Chinese food. Eat more Chinese food, maybe. I don't know. Okay, what is happening here? It's like one. I get that it's like a shape. I'll just divide these two things. Because the image it shows, it's like looks like they're like connected, but I don't really want to connect them. They do. They say they do come in handy later. All right. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What do we else? Okay, so we have. Throw that on there. Pop. All right, we got one more flower, and then we are going to do the background and call this puppy done. Ooh, this is a hard one. This is a hard flower. There's a lot of like petals. I'm not a huge fan of painting petals, but it's okay. It's the thought that counts. Guess that made sense. Oh, this was looking good, and then I got bored and I stopped. So we got to finish this painting. This is actually the first painting for Santa Fe specifically. So we're finally breaking ground on a new series. I try to get at least 20 to them. So this is only one of 20. So I'll try to stream a lot more of these. But we'll see. You never know. I kind of just pop up out of nowhere sometimes. All right, so we got another connection thing. Let's just not connect them. How about that? You can make the rules, I have to tell myself that still. All right, so that's pretty dark. I mean, that's rude. I shouldn't really talk crap about people who show up with onion breath and stuff. I should say something because it's like I'm doing a service for other people too. Like, hey, bro. I mean, he would have lost his mind if I was like, hey, bro. A, I don't want your little scam that you're trying to scam me on, and B, you need gum. You need some cinnamon gum. He'd be like, oh, what? All right, what is that? I don't like this song. Not a fan of this song. Bye. No, thank you. Hey, what's up, EH? How you doing? Happy New Year. Cactus piece looking great. Happy New Year. Thank you. Thank you. How are you doing, EH? How's your 2025 treating you so far? Okay. Whoopsies. There we go. All right, so getting kind of lost. There's so many pedals. I always try to start with like the easiest part first, and then work my way to the harder parts. Maybe I should just try. Where's my anchor at? Like, okay, I'll start with this yellow part, maybe. This is the easiest part. This little metal part, probably. Hanging in there. It's nice to have a super icy. It's nice not to have super. Oh yeah, same. Yeah, it's not icy. I mean, I wish it was. I kind of like the elements in this time of year, so it's kind of bizarre, but I'll take it. Yeah, it's been super like. I saw guys golfing. I went on a walk today, and I saw dudes golfing outside. I'm like, man, this is crazy. But I hate slipping and falling on ice. It hurts really bad. So, probably does for you guys too. So I like that part of it. Do you live in an icy place, Cinnamon Gum? Oh. Oh, that's like. Oh, okay. I see. That's not good. Yeah, that's. Sometimes I think it's like better to like walk on like snow than like flat surfaces. I noticed that when I was in Jackson. Like, well, just walk on the snow part. You might as well, because you'll have the chance of you slipping at less than just walking on the ground, because there could be an ice patch and you don't see it and you fall. And so yeah. But that sucks. Well, did you like hurt yourself? Like, did you slip and fall on the ground and like legs up, fall pop like that, or was it like whoa like that? Is that too close to the color of the? Maybe go brighter there, probably. I did fall dramatically a few times. Well, the biggest question was it in front of anyone? Sorry. There's nothing worse than a bruised ego. I mean, a bruised tailbone will heal, but an ego could last for weeks, maybe even hours. Did anyone go, oh, did they try to help you up? Because I feel like that's when you, where people laugh. Anyone laugh? 25 people? Dang, where were you? A concert? Ice rink. Oh, you're at the ice rink. Well, I'm sorry. Well, lucky for you, other people fall too, so. You're not the only one. If it ice rink, that isn't that for. Okay. I don't feel as bad now, sorry. Does it mean of me not to feel as bad? Because I feel like everyone's kind of biffing it there. See, Regal fan, she see, it's not a big deal. We don't feel, Regal fan doesn't feel bad for you anymore. See, she said that's to be expected. Here, sorry, let me button this up. My shirt is like wide open. Very unseemly for a gentleman like myself. Okay, there we go. Unsightly, maybe that's the word. Unseemly, unsightly. Unbecoming, there we go, that's the word I'm looking for, unbecoming. So that's too cold. We're gonna have to go a little warmer here. A little warmer there. Is that better? Maybe? Okay, cool. That's a bright one. That's a real bright one. Is that too bright? We'll step into it a little bit. A little like that. But 25 times is, why didn't you just give up? Why didn't you just go to the soda shop and get yourself a Dr. Pepper and some candy at that point? Why didn't you just go to the lobby? You should have just been like, you know what, guys, I'm good. I'm gonna do this.
Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all...
That's what you should have done. You should have gone to the lobby. You should have went to the lobby. Next time, Cinnamon. Okay. Hang on. Crap, where'd my painting go? I can't find it now. Oh, here it is. There we go. All right, so I saw a rollerblader eat it on the Boise Greenbelt. There was a lot of people around him too. Looked like he just started out. Like, he looked like he was just like, I'm gonna rollerblade in Boise, Idaho. There are a lot of tourists here these days. I think he was like, look at me. I read my book about manifestation and positive thinking and trying new things, and off I go. I'm doing it. I'm on roll. And he's just, boom. He was tall too. He was like probably as tall as me, 6'4". He's like, wobbly legs, yearling legs, and boom. I'm like, bro, just go on a walk, man. You don't have to like, your positive thinking book isn't working. It felt so hard. Like, I get what he's doing. He's like, I'm gonna do it. You know, I got a divorce, you know, like I'm turning a new page. Not only am I gonna go on the green belt when it's nice out on a Saturday, I'm gonna rollerblade, because I used to do that when I was 6, and now I'm 42, but... And he's like, boom, boom, boom. And like the way he did it, like the sound of it, just a leg up, leg, boom. I think he did have his knee pads, shoulder. I think he had all the pads on those. I think he's okay. So, anyway. I kind of have sympathy, but kind of not, because I think he put himself in a situation. You know, that's like me saying, you know what, I'm gonna snowmobile. I don't know how. I'm just gonna get on one and go. You know, then you fall into a tree or whatever. So, anyway, I'm sure he's okay. I mean, he was okay. He got up, but did he get up? Actually, she didn't really follow up there. He was like a divorced dad. He's like, you know, finally giving it a shot to like be different and get outside. I mean, the whole reason why he was divorced is because he didn't step out of his comfort zone and like, you know, go with her to events and things. And he was always sitting at home. And so he's like, you know what? No, but it's on my terms. That's his thing. He's like, it's on my terms. Divorced, you know, did a couple push-ups. And he's just feeling like, you know, this is the new me, you know. I'm gonna rollerblade, you know. I'm gonna rent some at, you know, rented some rollerblades. Yeah, poor guy. Then just boom, done. Just like that. Back to the couch. I fell when I was in Japan. I mean, honestly, there's nothing worse than like, I fell hard in Japan. I was on a bike, a rented bike, and that's like, it's almost like I was so like mentally frazzled by the language barrier that it's like it almost like messed with the way that I like treated the most banal, easy things like riding a bike. So I was riding a bike like a normal person, but I was just like, where am I? And then like there was like a sidewalk and then the road, and I wasn't sure if I should be on the sidewalk. I was like, what was the rule in Japan for? So I went like, I kind of got caught in the middle and I fell really hard. Oh my gosh, it hurt so bad. And this old grandma lady was like, oh, and I was like, oh, I'm okay. But what I did though, just like the divorced dad probably should have done, and it was raining too, so there's that. I like literally was like, screw this, screw me trying to like be different for once. And like rent a bike in Japan and ride around. It's like, I'm going back to my hotel, I'm gonna take a shower and I'm gonna watch YouTube. And that's what I did, and that was glorious. I just went right back. Like, screw this, me trying to be different. See, we've all been there, guys. We've all been there. I mean, it took me until like 3 years ago to finally like take myself out to dinner. Like I'd never done that before. Like, you know what? Table for one. Oh, yeah, this is great. Okay. Table for one. And I was like texting my friend Eric the whole time, like about the benefits of eating alone. Isn't this cool? I'm doing it. I was like taking pictures of like my start, like my margarita and like my appetizer and like my dessert. He's just like cheering me on. Like, yeah, man, isn't it great? Isn't it sweet, man? You could just do whatever you want. You can be on your phone. You could chill. You could just relax. You could people watch. I'm like, yeah, exactly. You're so right. So now I finally take myself out. I only do that when I'm like out for work doing stuff. Because what I used to do back in the day is I'd be in this dope town like Jackson, Santa Fe, wherever. Bozeman. I would get to my hotel, drop my stuff off, drop my paintings off at the gallery, go to a store, grab like a Powerade and like a sandwich from the deli and like chips and like some cookies and go back to my hotel, lay it on my lap and watch TV. I'm like, man, there's more to life than this, I think. But anyway, so I've evolved. I've actually taken myself out now these days, thankfully. Yeah, you got to sometimes. Gum, you have to. Only took me 37 years to realize that. Okay. Like, I treat myself. Like, I now, forever, will always buy organic milk. And I'm like, ooh, my gosh, you're such a grown-up. You're so bougie. Because it's like $6 a gallon. But I'm like, well, here's the thing, though. What I've realized, guys, is organic milk just lasts way past its due date. I've noticed. So, word to the wise. This is kind of gross, but I had some organic milk that I finished like a couple days, or I probably finished it 4 days ago. But its due date was December 15th, and I kept like shaking it and like, is it okay? But it's organic for some reason. It was like, nope, it's good, and it was great, and I'm still here to talk about it. And I didn't get sick. Like that's one of the, so when it's like $6, it's actually worth that, or it's worth the whatever more. Sometimes it's on sale, to be honest, but like when it's more, it's like, but it lasts longer because the cheap stuff, it gets rotten real quick. I've realized, trust me, from the olden days, I used to get groceries like at like a CVS, like when I was in Seattle. Ugh. That stuff got rotten real quick. Anyway, TMI guys, nobody asked, so it's just had to share that, I suppose. Get organic milk, maybe eggs too. I always get organic eggs, and so I feel like they're always pretty good. But what I do though with eggs is whenever I feel like it's getting close, I just boil. Well, I always boil all the eggs and I just eat them all at once. It's pretty funny. Not all at once, but I'll do like 3 here, 3 there. $3.99 at Winco. Okay, that's good to know. I'm heading over to Twin Falls soon, so I'll stop by Winco. Milk lore. Yeah, exactly. Exactly, cinnamon gum. So these are 2 flowers again. I hate how they're like the same color. Like I like how they're the same color, but I like, so we have to separate them, so that's why I have to go a little bit darker here. Go lighter there. Ah, crap, I ran out of white. Oh, Trader Joe's. Yeah, Trader Joe's is super solid. I just never am like downtown. Whenever I am downtown, I always make a point to go there though. La da 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 da. Exactly. You an artist? Gum, cinnamon gum. How do you call you? Cinnamon, CM, or CG, CGI? What do you want me to call you? Cinnamon, sin. Ooh, sin. That's bad. I shouldn't call you sin. But CIN, not SIN. Does that come across on the screen? Yeah, because you can kind of see there's a little contrast. Whenever I'm in doubt, I just get my brush out and just kind of do a little like bonk. Like now it's definitely separating because I'm just like going boop, boop, bam. Just like that. When I move, you move just like that. Ludicrous. Okay, so. Missed that era. I missed the era of Ludicrous. Gosh, that's time. Life made sense back then. I'm gonna leave that. I love how pretty this red is. I'm gonna try to leave as much of it as possible. I know it's pretty intense, but I'll love how that's just so square right there. As you can tell, I like to do pixelated-ish, kind of squarish looking paintings, so. I would play Ludicrous right now, but it's copyrighted, so I can't. I mean, I can, it'll mute and stuff, and it's just, and sometimes they get mad at me, and they're like, we're gonna disable your account for 2 days. I'm like, oh, well, I haven't streamed in 3 months, so that's okay. It's not really gonna hurt me too much there. All right, let's see. We're getting close, folks, with this one. Oh, sorry, you said indeed. I missed that part. What kind of art do you do, Cinnamon Gum? Sorry, I missed that part. Interesting. That's too light. Dang it. All right. Well, anyway, if any of you guys have any good resolutions, you just let me hear them. Because no, it's funny. Sometimes I'll start a resolution, December 2nd. It's never too late. Never too late. And guess what? There's always a disclaimer. I do a resolution, but I do like this, which means that means I'm kind of lying, but I'll try to do it, but I don't have. In the fine print, it doesn't mean you have to do it. I won't be stressed out if I don't do a plank, if I don't do planks every day, I want to, but I don't have to. Stuff like that. Stuff like that. Okay, did that go off the screen? I guess so. Yeah, all right. Okay, well, let's see. Needs to be. Let's go a little lighter there. What about that? Ba-ba-da-ba. Mostly abstract and lately acrylic or mixed media on canvas. Hey, I want to do it. I am envious. I want to like have like an abstract camp where I just take a week off and just do paint large abstract. I want to like rent a big studio. My studio isn't that big, so it's a lot bigger than my old studio. But okay, is that too light? Whatever. I'm gonna leave it. I'm gonna leave that. I don't care. And I just want to like just throw paint on canvas, and just see what happens. Really use my brain in that regard. So like, I'll watch like movies and stuff, like by Harmony Korine or whatever, and I'll be like, oh, he's so creative, man. And so then I'll like want to like do something creative other than like just paint something like that's like representational. I just want to like kind of go crazy with. So I'll do that. Stay tuned, guys. All right, so that's about done. So now we're gonna go gray. That's the plan at least. So let's see. I've got some old pink from an old painting. So I might mix up this pink with, because I hate to waste paint. So let's see, I'll go pink. We'll throw in some white right there. And then we'll throw in whatever's on my palette. So my palette's got like, this is my palette, yikes. So I'll take this orange, I'll take this red, I'll just take all this stuff. I'll just scrape it clean, really. Like that, scrape. I probably gonna need some more blue, but. So we got this going. Now let's see, how am I gonna mix it? What brush should I use to mix it? This one? So this is definitely a warmer color for sure. So that's like a tan. We're gonna want more like gray. So throwing paint is so fun. Yeah, I want to throw myself into the paint. I want to go. Ugh! I want to cry. I want to like jump rope with paint and like slap it. See, that's a pretty color. That'd be a cool painting. Just that. If you like blew this up. If you blew this up on a massive canvas, like the pink and the neutral, that'd be kind of pretty. Anyway, I digress. What do we got going on here? I need some blue, I believe that I gave you. Okay, so let's see. Let's play some blue. All right, so we're gonna do some blue here. That should really make it. This is a very, very strong blue. It's Prussian blue. So we'll just see what that does. See how strong that is? Holy moly. It's just like that. It's like that annoying friend that sucks all the energy out of the room, and like you have like, and it's like everyone's now involved in that saying their jokes, and everyone's like just totally sucked in. Now everything's blue now. Everyone's energy's sucked out. Oh, gosh. That's so blue. It's too blue. Alright. Let's just mix this around. And what are we going to add now? What do we have left on my palette? So we have this yellow color. I'll just go ahead and scrape that. Pull from wherever I can, really. Some white over there. Some pink. We're just scraping now. Scraping by, guys. We got this. I wonder if the light would make sense now. Probably not. I like Prussian. Prussian is very phthalo-ish though. Very strong color. So, all right. So we're definitely in the blue category. You know what though? I kind of like this blue. I'm gonna rock with this color actually. You know what? Screw it. We're gonna use this color. I'm tired of adding more paint. I think this is gonna work. Yeah, it'll work. It's like a bluish. Like there's no real answers to the question, I guess. There's no wrong answer. Is that what I'm trying to say? I mean, I guess there is kind of a wrong answer, but Oh yeah, that's kind of cool. Oh yeah, that's definitely like a yeah. This is gonna work. So I'm going to. Where's my paint thinner at? All right, we're gonna throw some mineral spirits in here. Thin it out. Oh wait, is this? What is this? Yeah. Okay. A little bit of that. I should probably get a bigger brush. I'm like low on big brushes. Oh wow, look at this random brush. Yeah, we'll use one of them. We'll see. So we'll just mix this up. Yeah, I don't know if that's mineral spirits. This smells more like paint thinner. Anyway, live dangerously, she says. That's true. Or he, whatever Regal fan is. Okay, let's see. That's kind of dope looking. Sorry, back up here. My eyes are up here, as they say. Okay. All right, let's just. Yeah, this is a nice color, guys. I'm feeling it, and if it looks good with like the it's gonna make all the colors pop because all it's red. Yeah, we're gonna just bop 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 bop. Do a little outline. Ooh, this is a nice color. I love gray, guys. It's one of my favorite colors. I just love gray because I love the way it makes everything else just sing. Now the problem is we're gonna try to use this brush here. It's gonna introduce its own kind of muck colors. We gotta really mix it. So now we gotta get this brush going. It's already lighter because it already has like a lighter mud inside of it, so that might complicate things a little bit. So we'll see what happens. I hope it's close enough to what I just put on here. That's true. You only do live once. I have to tell myself that. Yes, that's lighter, but it's okay. We're gonna YOLO it, guys. Look, it's all running, all that runny paint thinner dripping down, drip drip. Yeah, my floors are pulverized with paint stuff, so it's all good. It's kind of like par for the course as an artist, though. You're gonna have a messy like floor. I used to try to like. Oh crap, I spilled paint, and I tried to clean it up, and now I'm like, I just kind of succumbed, I've submissed. I'm like, screw it. Like I'll spill on my pants and stuff. That's actually annoying. So I'll still try to clean that up, but I don't know. I saw a commercial with LeBron, and he was with Kevin Hart, and they were like watching. It was like an Uber Eats commercial, and LeBron had like a T-shirt that had like paint all over it, and I'm like, that looks dope. So there you go, guys. I started a trend. LeBron saw me on my Instagram, and he's like, "Oh, I inspired LeBron." Oh, no, I didn't, but it looked good. Looked good on him. I mean, LeBron looks good in everything. So, oh shoot, sorry. Oh dear, you guys are too much. Interesting. Could probably go a little lighter up here. Oh, that wasn't lighter. All right. There we go. Separate that a little bit more. Okay. Let's keep it moving. This is only a 24 by 36 canvas, so it's not huge, but it's taking some time. Okay. And last but not least, big brush time. Bop, bop, bop. Okay. Make sure it's all going vertically, all the strokes, long story. Not really a long story at all. It's just the shine marks are. I like to keep it all up and down. Okay, so. Okay, how are we looking? Okay, it works. And sometimes that's all that matters, is it working. It doesn't have to be a masterpiece. As long as it works. This isn't the last painting I've ever done. I hope not, at least. We'll see. So, okay. And there we have it. Okay, so I'm going to get my next canvas set up, and it'll be about 3 or 4 minutes. So guys, I'll be right back. See you soon. See you soon. See you soon. See you soon.
Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves a treat.
Delicious things to eat.
The popcorn can't be beat. The sparkling drinks are just dandy. The chocolate bars and the candy. So let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves a treat. Let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves a treat.
Let's play refreshment quiz. What's crunchy, crispy, tasty, butter-drenched? You're right. Our hot buttered popcorn. What's bubbly, refreshing, ice-cold, delicious, and thirst-quenching? Right again. Our ice-cold soft drinks. What's nourishing, flavorful, and so good to eat? Right again. Our mouth-watering candy bars. Hot buttered popcorn. Ice-cold soft drinks. Mouth-watering candy bars. Why not get some in the lobby right now?
That's a good idea. I do feel a little hungry and thirsty.
Okay, let's go to the lobby for a snack. Whoa! Hey, where you all are going?
Why, we're going to the lobby for some of that delicious popcorn.
Popcorn? Hey, wait for old Tex. I'm hungry too.
Hi there, Tex. Have some popcorn. Beats hay any day.
Well, dust my britches. Just look at that. Candy, popcorn, cold drinks, everything.
That's right.
Hi. You hungry? Looking for a tempting treat? Hold on.
So, let's get rid of this. Okay. All right. Cool. Next up, we got a bison. Let's see. Okay. this out of here. Okay. All right. This one, I'm just gonna keep it a buck with you guys. I'm just gonna keep it real with you guys. All right. We should fly through this puppy, like fly. So let's just don't blink, as they say. But you never know. So let's hope it works out. So I still have to actually add my new paint. So let's see. Now that this is all scraped clean, let's go ahead and kind of clean this off more. I'm low on paint, so I have to kind of make up some random colors. I'll just throw some red in here. Throw some red in here. Do you use CMY or RGB more? RGB. RGB. Throw some red in here. We'll do some primary colors. We'll do some of this blue, which is like the black. This is like the blackest blue you can practically. If you want to make a black, you use this blue, I think. I mean, there's a lot of ways to make black, but so let's just go ahead and squeeze this out. You know what? I can take this off now. I had this just because I was traveling with it, but I can take it off now because I'll be here. So let's go ahead and tube ring this out a little bit. So let's go ahead and come on, baby. Come on over. Come on over. There it goes. All sorts of good stuff. We'll just ring it on out. Look at that. What's up, EH? What is your go-to store for acquiring your paint and other art supplies? There doesn't seem to be enough professional level art supply stores in the area. I do. I mean, honestly, this is for what I do. Winsor & Newton, the Winton brand, specifically. Here's a better picture. It just comes in a box like this. Like I use Winton oil colors. I just go to Cheap Joe's. They're really good. Jerry's Artorama is good too, but Cheap Joe's is the best. They actually have the best deals. But you have to like buy 6 at a time, which is fine by me because I run through this stuff quick. So yeah. So Cheap Joe's is who I use, but Blick is fine online. There's nothing really local. I mean, there's Michael's, but they never have the best deals. They have good deals on canvases, and they have okay deals on brushes, and they have like coupons and stuff. But like, I don't know. What else do we have? Am I gonna use the primary colors? What's this? We'll use some of this color too, I guess. We're just gonna figure it all out, guys. So we're gonna do. Okay, so let's just. Okay, there we go. So hands are a mess, but that's why I wear gloves. Okay. Oh, do they? I feel bad. I should really check out Quality Art. I should check out Quality Art because they're local and things, and I'm sure they have good deals. I think they do actually have good deals. But you're right. All right, so let's go. We're gonna use this big blade. I think we're gonna try this big blade for this painting. So let's give it a shot, guys. Off we go. Actually, I'll show you the mixing process. It's not that exciting, but so I'm just gonna mix some red. Throw some of that red in. And this blue is just throw some. Let's throw all the colors in. Really, who cares? Give up. Let's see. I really need my brown back. Like I ordered brown a million years ago and I never got it. And purple and stuff and green, and I just got nothing right now. So I have to just kind of make do with what I have. Yeah, Claudia. It should be tough to navigate. Ooh, that's black. Okay. All right. Make some greens and stuff, I guess. What are their hours? Is it just like, do they not, are they not open 7 days a week? Dude, the other thing about the blue is like, it's like, I almost have to place, I have to like, I'm gonna blow some wind real quick. Some wind. I'm just gonna let this air flow a little bit. If it's too loud, guys, if this fan's too loud, please let me know. I'm not even joking. If it's distracting or if you can hear it at all, let me know. I'll turn it off. I just feel like this color specifically just like toxically gets me for some reason. Not gets me like we get each other, like we understand each other. It gets me like it makes me not feel good. Not feel bad. You know what I'm saying? But if it's too loud, here, maybe this was. I think that's the lighter one. I'll just blow it like, because it's right by the microphone, so if it's too loud, not a problem. I think they choose at 5 p.m. on, oh geez, and the 1 p.m. Yeah, that's tough. That's tough, guys. I do want to support local, but you know, but I have to get in my car and drive. That's like so much work. I do whatever I do. I like to get in bulk whenever there's like a decent deal. That's always kind of like my goal. And this is a dark bison, which I like. I like these really highly contrasted ones. Word of the wise, it makes my job a little easier when it's just one big shape. Typically. I say that, but I don't want to speak too soon. Drying supplies at Craft Warehouse. They have a great selection of paper. Okay. That's good to know. That's good to know. EH, what are you working on right now? Ah, okay. That's the move. Yeah, see, I go through Salt Lake all the time, so I should probably do that. Right now I'm working on just a simple white chalk charcoal drawing on black. Oh, sweet. Oh, cool. Good for you. How's it going? Okay, is that too light? Interesting. Well, good for you for trying that out. I think it's gonna be rewarding on that paper though. Like that texture will be pretty sweet. You'll get it. This song kind of slaps, to be honest. I'm gonna run it back. Or am I? Let's see. I like that one. Get a screenshot of this. Mondo loops. Mondo loops escape the void. Okay, screenshot that. Of course. Yeah, you got this. You can do it. Man, self-portrait. Gosh, I haven't done a self-portrait since. Well, I did a very loose one like in 2012-ish, but I did the last actual one where I painted my face and eyes and everything. It was in college, and it's still in like the chapter room in my frat. Yeah, I was a frat boy. But like, wait, man, it's not the same. It's like a lot more. It's less fratty, if that makes any sense. And it was right across from the art wing, so it made sense for me living wise. Do you like watercolors, ZH? Okay, I'm trying to figure out how square I want to make this. I could do like a curve. Or I could do it like that, like a very pixelated. I'll do a little bit of both. All right, so that's the lighter part. Whoops. Let's dive into that real quick. No. We'll go with like a muddy pink. That's still too dark, but that's okay. We'll start dark and more and lighten our way through it. See the dry media? Yeah, fair. Do you have like a good place to work, EH? Like, do you have like a studio space or anything, or? I mean, I guess studio space is so relative. I mean, you could make anyone can make a studio space out of. I mean, I had some of the most rudimentary studio spaces. Oh my gosh. Like literally, I would sit up out of bed. Like I'd be in bed, I'd wake up, sit up, and then like at the foot of the bed was a drop cloth, like on the wall, and like my computer and my whole setup. So I had like no room. It was just that was my studio, in my room. No escaping it. I have a space, but not a separate room. I have a drawing table set up on the. Well, that's good. I mean, I think for drawing, it's there's so much less room that needs to be allocated for for things. So that's cool. What's this? Sorry, guys. It's probably not the most pleasurable viewing experience right now with all this black, but we'll start getting some shifting into some color at some point. Just gonna knock these darks out real quick. Yeah, that's probably not too. It's not too light. It's got to be real subtle in this. Like, within the darks, you can't get too light, so you got to be careful to not. Like, yeah, it's lighter, but it's still dark inside. I could probably see it better in real life than on screen, but so you got to be kind of careful. Then when in doubt, when I want to go black, I just get my Prussian blue and I mix it with the alizarin crimson, and I just like it just cuts through everything. It's so dark. Ah, crap. Straighten that out a little bit, okay. And then let's go with man, this color is so money. Cadmium red hue is so money because it's got a lot of body to it, so it doesn't just get taken by whatever. It's like it really can, it helps really fatten up the other colors. It's great for browns and things like that. Because like alizarin crimson is a gorgeous color and it's very useful, but it's really thin. Like it kind of gets taken by the other stuff. So that's why I like this cadmium red. I gotta run through it though. Let's see. Okay. Okay, what's happening here? It goes up, it goes darkest there, then it goes weird. What am I looking at? It's like a little bit, okay. So did a light. Oh, thanks, Cinnamon. Yeah, we're getting there. Let's move this out. Let's try another blade. This other blade is a little bit not quite too wide. We'll go. Yeah, but the thing with watercolor is like, it's just like you gotta plan. It's almost like playing chess. You gotta like plan your steps ahead of time. Whereas I think what's nice with my oil is if I screw up, I just, especially when I'm scraping, I can just like scrape on top of it. Like, oh, too light, go darker, you know? Like, oh, like I could literally just go like too light right here. Like, oh my gosh. What a great example. Awesome, never mind, but you get the point. I tried to make an example and I flopped like the way Cinnamon fell on the ice. Like that, like this. Well, even that's not a good example because it's not that light, but what I'm trying to say is you can technically like scrape, there you go, so you can scrape paint on top, and if you mess up, it's not the end of the world, you just get rid of it, which is nice. It's a good feeling to have. So I can like be like wheeling and dealing and freewheeling, freestyling, and then like screw up and then be like, oh, let me go back in. So one of the perks of oil, even though so many people are intimidated by oil, that's kind of it's kind of like that too. Where you do have to kind of map it out though, because you can't just like, that's only with a palette knife. If I went light like that with a brush, and then actually, it's a bad example. I don't know what I'm doing right now. Let me just get rid of it. It's about the pressure, but typically it's really hard to mix. Like it's easy to make. It's easy to mix oils into like a muddyish gray. I was a dummy and I taught some kindergartners how to paint with oil, and they were just like, and it's just all gray. All the paintings were gray. One of them kind of turned out, but it's tough. My voice is kind of quiet. It's probably the music. Here, one second. Is that any better? Sorry, Regal fan. Test. Check. Yeah, we're good there. The music volume increased slightly. Oh, my bad. I literally just changed playlist. I changed it to my playlist. This is my playlist we're listening to now. And maybe just for some reason the setting was louder. So is it quieter yet? How's that? Is that quieter for the music? Better? Okay. All right. Cool. If it's too quiet, let me know too, but it's fine, yeah. So, see, like that was too dark. I just scraped right on top of it. And I'll start getting lighter, guys. So this is still kind of boring, but we're working our way into it. We're working our way up. So we're gonna just keep kind of blocking in the darks real quick, and then we'll flow into the lights, and then this painting will be done quick. I hope. Can't put the cart before the something. Can't put the cart before the dog or the pole or something like that. All right, we're gonna go square. Is that too? Okay. Can't put the cart before the bison. That's what it is. Thank you, Cinnamon. You can't chew the gum before the horse or something like that. Okay. Oh, horse? Can't put the cart before the horse. Can't put the cart before the horse. What? What do you mean? That doesn't make sense. I don't think that's what it is. I think it's like you can't put up the wrong pole. It's like it's about a pole. I thought there was a pole involved. Isn't that like barking up the pole or putting a cart before a pole or something like that? I think it was something more like that. Sorry, Cinnamon. Barking up the wrong horse. That's what it is. Barking up the wrong horse. That's... I'm glad we worked this out though, you know. Okay, so my goal is to get real sharp with this. So I'm gonna try to like, if it's gonna curve, it's gonna be a pixelated. So we're gonna go bam there. Should I just do one thing here? Let's do one. One straight line. And then if I want to just make sure I get a straight line. Fair. Good point, Cinnamon. It's quite the phenomenon. Okay, here's one that I actually cannot remember. Okay, this is one I will never, ever, guys. I tried. No shtick. I still don't understand the saying, gosh, what was it now? I still don't understand the saying, waste not, want not. I have no clue what that means. I know what it's supposed to mean, like, oh, you don't want to waste it because you don't want it, I guess, right? Is that what it means? Waste not. I think it's just the not, want not, and it's like I'm thinking of like fiction, non-fiction, and I get all confused, you know? Waste not, want not. Oh, thanks, EH. Like, I don't get it. Waste not. Okay, I'm not even joking. Okay, here it goes. Waste not. Waste not. Okay. I don't want to waste. Waste not. Not wasting. Want not. Or is it not? Is it K-N-O-T? Is that why? Is that why I get confused? It isn't. You want to not? No. Okay. Waste not. Want not. Okay, take this out of here. It's confusing me. Waste. If you don't waste, you didn't want it. Wait. Waste. Waste not. So if you don't waste, it means you don't want it. So I'm eating something I didn't waste. I finished my burger. I didn't waste it. I guess I didn't want it. Waste not mean you didn't want it. And if you didn't eat it, if you already ate it, okay, so let's say opposite. Waste not, meaning I eat the burger, the burger's being eaten. Like the burger, we'll throw some ketchup on there. You know, we'll do a little bun. Like, here's my burger. Waste and a plate, I guess. We'll do a plate and a little Coke. Okay, with a little straw. Okay, so, all right, so I'm eating waste not. Okay, think about this. If I waste it, wait. Waste not, meaning I'm eating it. Want not, you didn't want it. So if you waste it, waste means you didn't want to waste. Waste not, I don't want to eat the waste. So, want not. Yes, I have no clue. I'm not even joking. Okay. Waste, oh yeah, you're right, so you add a comma. Waste not. Wait, hey guys, waste not, want not. I didn't waste it, so I guess I didn't want it. Oh wait, is that what it is? I didn't. Ugh. Anyway, guys, I'll never understand it. And like my mom told me about what it meant one time, and I went in one ear and out the other, and over my head and around the bush, and yeah. Waste not, want not. Don't waste what you have. Okay, I have the burger. I don't waste it. I didn't eat it. Okay. Waste not. Don't waste what you have, so you won't find yourself wanting more once you run out. Oh. Okay. Oh, like. Oh my gosh. All right. Unfulfilled desire. Okay, so like, can you guys give me an example of this? I'm not even joking. All right, so like, this is where I'm confused. Okay, so, all right, so I'm eating the thing. I don't want to waste it because I'm not going to get it back. So if I got new shoes and I didn't like them. I threw them away. Then I'm like, you know what I need? I need new shoes because I got these new shoes, wore them twice, threw them in the trash. And then I'm like, you know what I need? New shoes. Am I getting closer, guys? Thank your fridge. Okay, so you oh, I see. So it's like, I bought a bunch of Oreos and I wasted them. And then I want Oreos, right? This is where we're at. So I'm like, oh, I want Oreos, and then Grandpa comes up and says, "Son, take a knee. Son, waste not, want not. I'm a child of the Depression. See, when our potatoes fell off, I shouldn't make fun of Depression people. Sorry, son, take a knee. Waste not, want not, or is that waste not and what not? I guess maybe two. There's that." You have 6 tubes of paint. Don't put too much paint on your palette and then have to scrape. Okay. That's all it took. EH gave me an art anecdote, and now we're good. Mom. Yes. You got it. Waste not. Not. All right, you guys are amazing. I wish you all nothing but health and prosperity for walking me through this. You guys are literally worth your weight in gold, or at least in silver. And only want. Oh, yes, that's another good one. Okay, we're good. You guys are awesome. And I'm not even joking, I needed help with that. I wasn't trying to be funny. Oh, wow. Man alive. I'm trying to think of the last time somebody even said that, like in a sentence. You guys are so amazing for walking me through that. You have no idea. Now when someone says, waste not, want not, I don't say, I know, right? And just have no clue what they're saying, meaning. Oh, I love it. Who was on first? No, just kidding. Oh, it's just so funny how like certain things just I don't grasp certain things with my brain. Like, what's another one? Well, we don't want another one. We'll just say no. Everyone's saying no, we don't want another one. We don't want to have to walk you through it. It's late. What time is it? We've been painting, guys, for almost 2 hours, so. You guys like, listen, man, it's Monday. I got the Tuesday. Do you guys get the Monday scaries? Is that a thing, or is it all these Sunday scaries? Or is it almost like you got through Monday, so you're kind of like, there's no more, I'm not afraid anymore, like Kevin McAllister. Like, it's almost like this mental thing where, you know what? I did it. I'm not afraid anymore, or something. Maybe that's how you approach Monday scaries, or Monday nights. I was such a freak about this, the days of the week in 3rd grade. Oh my goodness. Give us another one. Okay, so let's see here. Let's see. What's another one that really kind of throws me off? A bird in the hand is worth two in the bush. Or bird in the hand. I hate that one. Oh, I hate that one. A bird in the hand, which is like, what? You already got something good. Why try to get something else? I guess that's it, right? But sometimes people say bird in the hand, and it throws me off. Because what does it mean? Like, a bird in the hand is worth 10 in the bush? What does that even mean? 10? What is a bird in the hand is worth 2 in the bush? What on earth? Not joking. I hate that one. Hey, you know, bird in the hand, see? Gosh, I hate bird in the hand. I know, I get the general vibe of bird in the hand, but my goodness. A bird in the hand is worth 2 in the bush. It's better to definitely have your hands on one thing you're after than to have the perspective. Oh. Yes. E8, you're killing it today. Okay, so you'd rather have... okay. That actually is so helpful, guys. I thought... I kind of was on that, but I was kind of like bird in the hand. But isn't it bird in the hand is... What's the actual saying? Is it bird in the hand is worth 2 in the bush? Is that throws... Or is that... That's another ludicrous line, by the way, in a song. Which maybe he says it wrong, and that's why I've been thrown off by it. Because he goes, a bird in the hand is worth 2 in the bush. Or maybe I always just sing it wrong because I'm dumb. Okay, so if you have the bird, then you've already caught it. Yep. The 2 in the bush. I see. Bird in the hand. Oh, I see, because the bush is over here. Yeah, exactly. You're trying to get greedy. You're trying to get greedy is what it is. You're like, ooh, but I could also, you know... Yeah, I got you. A bird in the hand is worth... Yeah, it's worth... Oh, I see. It's worth 2 in the bush because like a sure thing is worth that thing with 1, then the perspective got it. So wouldn't it say like a bird in the hand is worth more than 2 in the bush? Because, whatever. We're getting into semantics now, I guess, but... You guys are amazing. Sorry for being an airhead. It's all this pain I'm huffing. You know what another one I don't love is the forest for the trees. That's my last one, guys. My last one is don't look at the forest through the trees or whatever. Oh, screw whoever came up with that one. Cutting off your nose to spite your face. You know, I get the baby with the bath. These are gross, by the way. Whoever came up with these is kind of sick, but like, oh, you're gonna throw the baby out with the bathwater, disgusting. But I get that one. I hate don't look at the forest for the trees or through the trees. It's like I get you're getting clouded up on what's happening right in front of you. But what do you mean? What does it mean by for the trees? Man, I'm fried. No, I don't want you guys to be subjected to the sound of it. Because guess what? A bird in the hand, Regal fan. You can't see the forest. What is the for the trees part? Sorry, guys. What does the for the trees part mean? Forest. Through the trees kind of makes... Oh, I see. You're saying... You know what, guys? You don't have to write it out. I'm so sorry. I'm going to finish this Bison, and we'll be done with the stream, and we can all go to bed and have our Monday scaries. Because I just don't, I get it, but I was like, don't look at the forest for the trees, but just the for part, you know. A lung in the chest. That's right, Regal fan. That's true. I'll be fine, guys. It's not that big a deal. I was being a little bit dramatic. It's fine. It's fine. In today's parlance, it would be more understandable to say, can't see the forest because of the trees. Gotcha. Yes. 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 EH. EH, you are on a heater right now. You're so helpful. All of you guys are. Thank you. Sarah would be so annoyed. She's usually on here, but she's like, I am. You didn't know. Yeah. Okay, so let's start to get to some. You know, I'm just gonna try to see the forest for the trees right now, you guys. That's my goal, at least. All's well. Wait, hold up. All's well that ends well. So whatever happens, as long as it ends well, we're good. Everyone's forgiven, I guess. Even if you had misdeeds and misgivings, all's well that ends well. It's kind of messed up. I don't like that one either. Trees make up the forest. They are of the forest because a single tree is even a collection. Okay. Okay. Cinnamon, thank you so much. Gosh, you guys are awesome. Typing and stuff. You have to type. Ugh. It's a good thing we don't have Kinky Blender in here. She'd be typoing so bad. She'd be like, but because the trace, TRES, is got more than. Oh, she's the best though. Yeah, none of you guys have had like one typo this entire time. That's very, very impressive. Yeah, she's a good one. She's a good egg for sure. Every time she comes on, I go, "When I put my hand hard in a blender." Watch this, man. It's such a good song. I love the '90s. '90s were the best time of my life. I peaked in the '90s, guys. Not even joking. 6th grade is when I actually hit my peak. I was probably the best at basketball ever. Any kid at school. Was a kiss up to my teacher because he was good looking and like he was like a guy. He looked like Ivan Drago from Rocky, and I was like, oh my gosh, this is my first guy teacher. Crap, I can't blow this. Don't blow this. And he was like he was like a jock and kind of cool, and he had like a buzz cut, and so I was just like on my P's and Q's with that guy. So I was just like straight A student. Really good at basketball, always trying to impress Mr. Z, who I think he's like a superintendent now or something, or maybe a principal, but oh my gosh, I thought he was so cool, man. My first man teacher. So that was my peak, 6th grade. Actually, 8th grade was pretty good too. So now we're gonna get a little more. We'll get a little more. I don't know what we're gonna get a little more, guys. We're gonna get something more in this little section here. We're gonna start getting a little more. Kind of get some more lines happening. this needs to be a little darker. We'll throw some pinks. Where's my white at? Let's start doing some a couple punchier colors maybe. Parlance. It is great. Never heard of it before. Resident airhead here. I haven't heard of anything. Been nowhere, heard no words, heard no sayings. Parlance. Oh my gosh. Gosh, man. Gosh, I need a tan, Lance. Yikes. Anybody want to go to like the sun, a sunny place? Cause I can't. Man. Ooh, okay, what do we got having? What do we have going on here? Let's go. Bop. Ooh, that's really pink. That's too light. It's too light. We'll put it up here, maybe. Exactly. Yeah. Yeah, it's What about a stitch in 9 saves time? What does that one mean, guys? Here's another one for you before you have to, before you have to get in bed and think about your Monday scaries. What about stitch in 9 saves time? Anyone want to take a hack at that one? I think that one's even gonna stump EH. That's one of those real old ones. It's one of those like Prohibition era ones, old school. Silent generation ones. Where am I getting? I know, right? From my dumb brain. Like, a stitch in 9 saves time. A stitch in time saves 9, Regal fan. Can you believe? Did you know that a stitch in time, 9 saves time? All right, how much of a punch do we want to put here is the question, y'all. Ooh, that's such a. Ooh, I love this stroke. I don't want to leave it. I don't want to touch it, but I kind of have to. Can't even see what I'm doing. I'm just holding it like a little. I'm just holding it like a little cat. I'm literally just holding the camera up like a weirdo. Just so you have better lighting up here. Ooh, there you go. That's kind of light. Come on. One more. Alright. We're not gonna... Less is more sometimes. You can always add more. Okay, here comes EH. Here comes the walking encyclopedia over here. Stitch in 9 stays 9. It's better to catch the problem right away with one quick fix than... Oh my gosh, so true. I love that one. That makes so much... That actually makes a lot of sense. Dang, EH. Cinnamon had to rework. She had to research. He or she. They. First recorded in a book back in 17. See, I knew it. I knew it was Prohibition. I mean, that's way before. That's like Paleolithic, practically. That's like, you know, that's like 1700s. That's like, you know, that's like when we landed on the moon, way back. Like George Armstrong. Where's that Greg Armstrong? Anyway, Neil. Larry Armstrong. All right. 9 stitches later on. Okay, so it's sewing reference. The idea is that sewing up a small rip with 1 stitch means the tear is less likely to get bigger. Okay. And need more. Okay. Stitches later on. Got you. It's one of those old, you know, one of those like sewing jokes. Reap what you sow. I wonder if reap what you sow and stitching is the cut. I wonder if reap what you sow is the cousin to stitching 9 saves time. It might be. They might be cousins. Like the cousin kind of, or maybe like the same person from 1723 came up with it. Not a cloth, sowing a field. Oh. Reap what you sow. Sowing. Oh, S-O-W, not S-E-W. You don't reap what you S-E-W. Oh boy. Oh my gosh. Okay. You know what I'll do? I'll do it like this. That one, I'll hold it. There we go. Okay, guys, we are getting really actually kind of close, but we still have to do a cloud shape and everything else. So we're so close yet so far. So, what I'm gonna do here though is do a little. Okay, so that doesn't go up above. We on our way up. Okay, let's see. I love it. You guys are crazy, man. You guys are getting slap happy over there. Like my niece. I love it though. Oh, sorry. Sorry, I didn't mean to bump that. Here, let me back this up a little bit. Because we're gonna get to I'm gonna do a little you'll see. So what I'm trying to do now is just like do a very pixelated antler situation, or like I don't know. I think it goes over too far. Ah! Come on, baby. You know what? What's that? I'm not nervous right now. I still get nervous, guys. It's like, this is gonna pay for bills, so we gotta make it work. Bills depend on it, guys. Don't screw it up. I'm just wondering if that's too pixelated almost. I'll cut that part off. Does that help? There's a tangency right here though is the issue. So I'm gonna have to make his head a little bit taller, because see how the horn, it goes right in the line with, so we need to like gap or overlap. So we gotta like make this a little bit bigger, like that. Maybe I'll even bring this up a little bit more. That way it's confined in this space and it's not. I don't like it. That didn't work. Buffalo Bills. Okay, Regal fan, thanks for that. Alright. We'll go straight there. Then we're gonna go like stair steps here. Oh, that's really straight. Ugh. Ugh. Come on, don't worry. You're just so close. Don't screw this up now. I guess that works. Barely. Okay. All right. Now, yeah, you're doing a great job, Regal fan. It's okay. That doesn't look right. Might as well just use this up, huh? Tripping all over the place. Gosh. Stop. Okay, Rico fan. Thanks for popping in and hanging out. His painting should probably be done in, I don't know. It all depends on how well these clouds go. Let's give it a half an hour, but we'll see. I've been painting for 226. Not bad, not bad. Okay. Have a good night. Sleep well. Thanks, Cinnamon. We'll see. Okay, so how skinny do you want to make this drop shadow is the question. Kind of skinny. Rio fan, Cinnamon said goodnight in a different language. Be nice. Be nice to our new guest. Dronka, she said. She says Donka. Look at that. Donka Shane, darling Donka Shane. That's where that comes from. All right. Cool. All right. Okay, so this, don't worry, that's gonna go straight. I screwed that up, but all right. So this has to be darker. What's up? What's up? BT, man, you guys are just all sorts of different languages. What a melting pot this community is. What a melting pot of cultivated. What a melting pot. Who needs to go travel? Oh my gosh. My goodness. Okay. Ooh, it's still pretty dark. I don't want that dark. Come on, man. Lighten up. Oof. Ah, frick. Ah, come on. Ah, my gosh. Okay. I'll straighten that up later, I guess. Just come to Twitch, haha. Sorry, I missed all that part. Whatever that meant, Regal fan. Okay, so let's. Do we want a mountain range too, or no, guys? Do we want a mountain range? Yes or no? Do we want a little mountain range, or just we just want gland, cloud, and that's it, and sky? Or do you want a little mountain range too? No. Thank you, EH. I'm gonna go with this old palette here. It's dry, but I'm gonna go like a pretty light color, to be honest. So we're gonna go. Yes. Oh crap. Oh no. We gotta flip a coin. Dang. We're gonna have to. All right. Let's just flip a. Should we flip a coin? Let's flip a coin real quick. Do I have a coin? Is the question. Coin. A coin. Here, I actually have a coin. 1 second. Okay, here we go. We're gonna play a little game. All right. Okay. All right. Well, actually, we'll do it on my hand, I guess. How are we gonna film this? All right. So we have good old Abe Lincoln here, or a dime, I guess. Got a dime. So the head will be EH wins. Tails, Cinnamon wins. Alright. Alright, ready? Frick. Okay, that doesn't count. I have to do it. I have to catch it. How about I'll flip it? Well, I'll flip it like this and catch it. And then I'll just... How do I do this? Okay, I caught it. Say I caught it? Alright, so whenever I open my hand, it'll be the answer. Heads. EH wins! Can't even sell, but yay, EH wins. No mountain range. Oh, sorry, you guys were supposed to call it, huh? My bad. All right, here we go. No mountain range. Ah, now I don't have to stress about all that. Jeez. All right, now let's do some clouds and get out of here so you guys can have your Monday scaries. All right, so let's see. So let's do some white here. All right, how about this? Since you lost, Cinnamon, what color of cloud should I do? It has to be light, obviously, but it's gonna have a lot of white in it, or like light. But what color of cloud should I do? Ha ha ha! I don't know what color that is. We're waiting. What color cloud? I wonder what Cinnamon's gonna pick. We'll see what Cinnamon says. We'll just sit here and wait. I got all day. Wonder what color I gotta pick. We can do white. We can do we can do pink. Sunsetty, peachy, and light but dusky. Oh wow, that's a lot of rules. That's a lot of rules. Sunsetty, okay. Peachy, light, and dusky. Okay, so I think what you're trying to say is peach with a little bit of neutral mixed in. So it's not like peach, but like kind of like has a little bit of, has a little dustiness into it. I think I pick up what you're saying. Warm tones of a peach. Okay, let's do it. Let's give it a shot. All right. So peachy. So I guess I'll go back down to my palette real quick so you can see how I mix that peachiness. So I have this, I have this orange here. We'll just mix this in. So I think I know what you're saying. So we're gonna do a lot of orange here. And then, how are we gonna mix, what color? Ooh, nope, that won't work. Ooh, this is a real dirty brush. This is a very dirty brush, but I think it's gonna accomplish what Cinnamon wants me to do. So I'm mixing it now. There we go. But I think by having this dirty brush, mixing that dirt into it will kind of help, maybe. Sorry, you can't really see it very well. All right. Okay. Cinnamon says yes, that's good. All right, so we're mixing in some of those. I might do a little bit more orange. Just a little bit. It's more yellow on your guys' screen, guys. It's not this yellowy. Okay, I think that's gonna work. All right, let's give it a little test. Ooh, that's pretty. It's probably more yellowy on your screen, but it's pretty sunsetty here on my end. I mean, I could add a touch of red just to make it a little bit more. I'll throw a touch of this cadmium. About that much. Ooh, that might be too much. I'll add this to it too. That might have been too much. Oh boy. And it's like a warmer peach now. I still have some of that muck dirt in like in the core of the brushes, so that doesn't make much of a difference. So, okay, here we go. Off we go. See, look at that. No range, haha. No mountain range. Feels so nice not to paint a mountain range. And we'll start making our cloud shape very soon, which we can even start it now, to be honest. Let's see. I promise it's not this yellowy greenish on my screen. Maybe your guys' screens are different, but okay. So let's actually, while we're here, let's get a little shape. Fudge. Already screwed it up. Alright guys, I'm gonna call it a stream. It's yeah, I think it's about done. We're getting close at least. Thanks, Cinnamon. Yeah, it's we'll see. It's I can't have this be as light as this because it'll look like there's a hole through the Bison. So I have to like have a highlight, but not as light as this. So I think I achieved that. The cloud is just a humongous cloud. I kind of just went with like I want to go just dominate the space kind of. I might do a little like sun there, but probably no, that wouldn't make sense. A little sun wouldn't make sense. I'm just gonna leave it for now. It's a pretty simple piece to be honest. I probably could have carved maybe a shape out of that more of the that might be better. Maybe I'll do that. I'll do that. I'm gonna carve that. I feel like that's not. I think we would need more of a shape. So I'm actually gonna. I'm gonna carve into this. Make one little more of like a cloud shape. Like maybe go a little lower. I think that might help it just a little bit because it's a very simple piece. I actually need a little more of a design element to give it something else. So let's see how that affects it. Almost reminds me of a dust storm. Sweet, yeah, I love that. I'm here for that. So I'm just gonna carve into this shape. I feel like it just needs a little more pizzazz in the background because I'm not gonna do the sun because that might be too much, especially in that space. So instead, I'll just give this cloud a little bit more of a personality, just to give it a little something extra. You know what I'm saying? There we go. I think that helps actually. I think carving into that a little bit helps. There we go. That feels better to me now. All right, cool. All right, guys, sweet. Well, thank you so much, Cinnamon Gum, for coming on your inaugural time in here. Hope you had a fun time. I'll try to stream. Who knows when? You never know. But I typically stream at night, so sometimes during the day if it's not too sunny out. EH, always a pleasure. Regal fan, thank you so much for coming on. Mellow Madness and Cavigan, good to hear from you too. So hey guys, I'll thank you. I hope you have an awesome 2025 so far. A good night, and I will talk to you soon. Bye. Have a good night, you guys.